Hi everyone, welcome to Daily Freddo. You guys wanted more content like this, so here it is. A new segment called That Wouldn't Fly Here, where I, a Polish woman living in Cyprus, but essentially a European, will be commenting on the crazy stuff going on around the world. Let's dive in. I keep coming across content that's focused on corporations failing at Pride. Yes, it's Pride Month, so the rainbows took over all marketing material of some of the biggest companies in the world, in hopes of making profits piggybacking on the Pride movement. I'm speaking, of course, about Target and North Face, although those are not the only ones. The country I live in, Cyprus, is very small and the community here is mostly conservative. We are definitely not at the level of America or Canada when it comes to LGBTQ+ rights. However, I also think because our community is so small and everyone here basically knows each other, we still do care about how we are perceived by other people. The bravery of doing stupid shit is on a lower level. So here are some controversies that would definitely not fly here. Let's start with Target. Target put up a Pride display at their stores across America and people have gone insane about it. Some loved it, thought the clothes were cute, some bluntly said they hate it. I don't care about Pride fashion in particular, wear what you want, but apparently those sections were strategically put next to or even in kids sections. Or if they weren't, they still included kids' Pride merchandise. Let's watch this video for context.
Pride Month is almost upon us, which of course means we're about to see all these corporations just slap a big old rainbow on everything that they do in hopes of gaining some additional revenue by saying, hey, we love gay people. Let's take a look at Target, one of the worst offenders in their 2023 Pride collection. I just want to kick it off with this baby onesie that has sexual imagery on it. Let's go ahead and peep that little trans heart there as well as the pride heart there, which are both representations of a sexual orientation or gender dysphoria. Super cute to put your baby in this summer. This bib is for all those adults out there who just desperately need their sexual orientation affirmed by babies. It's just a weird look, it's passed from me. If I walk into a home and I see a sign that says ask me about my pronouns, I know that I am in the wrong home. Queer liberation is for everyone. Liberation from what? You're free. Queer, 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 queer. Who the fuck designed this? Say gay. Yeah, this whole collection is actually pretty freaking gay. I got the dress in the romper for children because obviously children have business celebrating sexual orientation and sexuality. By far my favorite piece of this entire collection is this one, validation not needed, which is hilarious because this entire movement is founded with adults who kick and scream and cry and throw tantrums over validation. Like, somebody got paid to make this. What? Be sure to shop your local Target to get your children ready for the Gay Pride Parade this summer. And while you're there, be sure to stop at their book selection where they have all of the graphic, pornographic, and sexually explicit books designed for children.
So yes, this person broke some brains because she's a lesbian and she's against it. Let's see some comments. So wait, you aren't a lesbian? And then another one. Just because she's a lesbian doesn't mean she has to agree with this. I'm so confused. I'm 100% for LGBTQ+, but won't be putting my son in this. Facepalm. There were some people calling her out that some things weren't for kids, that she wasn't even in kids section, etc. But I think huge point is being missed here. And it's happening because people keep yelling over each other and are so extreme in their views, they are not willing to stop and think.
Stop it. Get some help.
So you'll hear what I think now instead. There shouldn't be a gay-themed merchandise for kids. There shouldn't be straight-themed merchandise for kids. There shouldn't be sex or sexually themed stuff for kids, period. If there is an LGBTQ person exposing kids to sexual content, that person might not hurt them physically then, but the next sicko, no matter which side he is on, comes close to the child and the child will be already familiar and accepting of sexual things. Wrong type of exposure, normalizing certain things is harmful. And also, why would LGBTQ community want separate section in the store? Wasn't a whole movement all about equality, belonging, togetherness in society? Gay people shop here. Anyway, after the backlash, Target put all display in the back of the store, so now Pride activists are calling the company out for basically being a marketing whore. Target's shares plummeted, I think, by $13 billion now, and it's one shitty disaster. Look at this.
Target removes gay pride products after customer backlash.
This is the child section. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie that says whatever the hell that means. We have glad you came out and I'm so happy that you're queer in the kids section.
The outraged shoppers have even launched a Boycott Target hashtag campaign.
I will no longer shop at Target.
The retailer says it decided to halt some pro-LGBT items after some visitors knocked down displays and threatened store employees. The decision triggered criticism on the other side.
This is indeed not ally behavior. Target, you make millions. You should have stood behind your Pride collection.
Well, pick a side. Users took to comments. I agree, not in kids section, but adults didn't want to buy it, they don't buy it. But why in the kids section? I don't see a problem having it in store. Trade agenda, it's just the most common one. Kids just shouldn't have to think about concepts of sexuality at their age. Let them be kids. When time comes, they will know. We need to open up for sure, but not force sexuality, which is sick, in my opinion, under 12 years old. Shouldn't think of that. This comes from the person who is in LGBTQ, just to make it clear, and I am not homophobic. We agree there. Let the kids be kids. In another comment, if kids can handle active shooter drills, they can handle walking by a Pride section at Target. I think they shouldn't have to handle it. What? I'll tell you one thing. This shit would never fly on this side of the world. So another thing, North Face. Let's have a look at this video.
Hi, it's me, Patagonia, a real-life homosexual. And today I'm here with the North Face. We are here to invite you to come out in nature with us. Wow, this is nice. We like to call this little tour the Summer of Pride. This tour has everything. Hiking, community, art, lesbians making art. Last year, we gay sashayed across the nation and celebrated Pride across the nation with hundreds of you across the nation. This year, we're back again with 2 new stops. Atlanta, GA. Why? Because you're there. In Salt Lake City, we're coming for you.
Patty, here we go.
Of course! This year, all these fabulous speakers will be coming from inside this TV to a nature near you. So come outside and celebrate the beautiful LGHGTV community. That's pretty gay.
Why is it always guy with a mustache? North Face did this Pride campaign and I know everyone lost their minds. And I also know for a fact that it wouldn't fly here because look at the North Face American Instagram and the Cypriot account. You know also what's very confusing to me? Why does LGBTQ community want to look like caricatures of themselves? Why do they let media make mockery of the whole Pride thing? As far as I know, Pride was about equality and belonging in society, being accepted, but now all those weird unicorn people are coming out demanding to be taken seriously. I don't know why LGBTQ community allows it to happen. Everything the movement has worked for and accomplished in terms of acceptance is being up by these companies that try to use their caricatures for marketing purposes. And for some reason, it's always a dude in a dress, essentially stereotyping women, making a joke out of women. I have high level of respect for every good person in the world and I'll respect your way of life, but come on, how to respect this level of mockery? Yeah, this wouldn't fly here. Here are some users' comments. Is this real? What the f? At this point, I feel like I am living in some weird-ass dimension. What the f happening? Sorry for all the F-bombs. I literally threw my North Face coat away this morning. I am sickened. That doesn't help. Like, okay, you threw out your coat and like, who cares? Anyway, I understand the sentiment there. There were also some positive comments, to be fair. This is the best thing I've seen in so long. Thank you for being so incredible. I'll let you make up your own minds. But my verdict is this would not fly on this side of the world, and it didn't. Now, there were more companies that pissed their demographic off, like Budlight or Nike. You know everything about Dylan Mulvaney and his campaigns with Budlight and Nike, how it pissed off women, how it pissed half of the planet off, actually. This is a whole different topic for another time. But every one of those corporations is building further division between people, because Pride movement essentially became how to make other people feel more uncomfortable with we do movement, and the others are fearing the perversion that's being portrayed as Pride movement. It's all insane. People have to take a step back and really see the bigger picture.
Okay, flaming dragon, face. First, take a big step back and literally your own face!
Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you want to see more videos from me, I think you should watch one of those next. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss new episodes of Daily Freddo. That's all for today. Have a good one.